This is a 1936 Ford 5-window coupe that was built in California 30 years ago and lived most of its life out there as well. It was shipped here to Iowa in the last 10-15 years, where the previous two owners have loved and driven this beautiful 1936 Ford 5-window coupe. The paint job was done about a year and a half ago. Until then, the 30-year-old paint still looked good, but just needed to be touched up around the edges, so the previous owner did have it repainted. He did not repaint the jambs and inside the trunk and stuff, just did the exterior to match. It's riding on a nice set of chrome 5-spoke rims, nice chrome bumper and grille. For all being re-chromed 30 years ago, it still looks very good today. This is just a really nicely put together street rod. It's got an Eldebrock intake, Eldebrock 4-barrel, Ford chrome valve covers, chrome master cylinder, alternator, brackets. Heck, it's even got a chrome electric fan. This is an air conditioning car. Air was put on it as well. Also has front disc brakes. The air worked up till about 2 years ago. I'll show you there was a fitting that broke. One of these chrome fittings right here broke, and it's inside the car, so a guy can get a new one for it. But the AC did work until that fitting cracked, so that will need to be replaced so the air is not cold at this time. Other than that, the firewall paint, like I said, it wasn't repainted. The exterior is repainted. It matched up just beautifully to the paint that was put on 30 years ago. So as far as our jams go, I mean, there's a couple little chips and scratches and stuff like that in the jam area, but it wasn't bad enough to redo. It's got manifolds, not headers. Engine compartment looks fantastic still. All steel fenders, front and rear. Hood latches really easily. We go up here on the top of the hood. I don't see any chips or any blemishes there. Paint all looks really nice. Top of the fenders look good. It's a really nice looking yellow. It's kind of got that pearl look to it. I don't know if I get this tight down here. There we go. Now it lines up. As we look here, the hood lines up beautifully across, all the way across the back. Down the side lines up nice. Wheels are in good shape. Tires are still in good shape. Yeah, all steel down here. Steel running boards. Steel rear fenders are all steel. Just a really nice body. Dual exhaust, chrome back bumper looks excellent. It's got the blue dot tail lights. Tail lights look really nice too. Like I said, all the chrome and stuff just still looks beautiful on the car. This has all been chromed. even got a chrome trunk hinge. So when he did it, he spent a ton of money on it back 30 years ago when it was done. Did a fantastic job on the interior. To my knowledge, this was all that original interior when it was done 30 years ago as well. Just no expense spared. Even did the trunk just as nice as they did the interior. All the same kind of material. Does have the battery in there behind the seat. There's a spare. Beautiful plush carpet in the trunk. This light is even working for the trunk light. This car, in my opinion, you can take to any local car show and it'll still win you some trophies. Obviously, it's not quite as nice as it was when it was done 30 years ago, but it is absolutely stunning today for a turnkey driver. As we look up and down the sides, it's just beautiful body. Trunk fits really nicely as well. It's got the third brake light, you guys, and it also has a power rear window put in it, so that works wonderfully as well. It really gets a lot of airflow. Again, it's a 5-window. You open up the doors. Corner of the door is excellent. It's not all bondoed up. Like I said, it was a California car. That's why it's so solid. It does have a lot of little paint chips, right on the edge here inside the door jamb. Door panel matches the interior pieces. Power window works. All these interior trim pieces, vinyl, are very high quality still, and it looks fantastic. Your armrests look nice. You'd think by the car being done that long ago, the interior would be really outdated and worn, but they really chose a nice material that still looks like a common street rod of today. And it really held up nice. We don't have any glue issues coming loose that I can see. It's all beautifully done back in here. As we got in the back, it's got Bose speakers in the front and in the back. Check out that headliner and back package tray, how nice that still is today. If we look here in the door jamb, like I said, very, very close color match. We do have some little paint cracks and little chips and stuff in the jambs. Seats super comfortable, all redone really nicely. Visors are nice, dome light works. Headliner's excellent. All new chrome on the mirrors, all new. The chrome here is all new. You can tell they re-chromed around the windshield that folds out as well. Handles are all re-chromed. They even chromed the door latches. Door shuts great and lines up nice. We're pricing this coupe at $35,000. You can see the undercarriage pictures up on our website, coyoteclassics.com. And if a guy gets that air conditioner fixed, you can jump in this thing and go wherever you want to go. Drives fantastic. The roof all looks really nice. We have one little paint chip right here by my finger. There's another little tiny chip right there by that door. Other than that, in front of the rear wheel, over the wheel well, no blisters, no bubbles, no scratches or dings that I can see. Paint looks really nice. Fender looks excellent. There might be something I missed, but the paint's a 1.5 years old, and I really don't see any imperfections that just jump out at you, that's for sure. They did a really nice job on the repaint. Exhaust sounds really good too. It's nothing radical, just has a nice dual exhaust sound to it. We'll rev it up a little bit and see what it sounds like. As we look at the corner of the door here on the edge, it's all nice and solid as well. Bottom of the door is nice. Door panels fit absolutely perfect. I don't know what they use for clips and stuff, but it's not separating anywhere that I can see. It's got the dual power windows over here. Horn works. Well, it killed on me, revved it up. Sorry about that, guys. I must have flooded it when I hammered on it there. There we go. Let's try that again. Huh. I don't know why it quit. Anyway, the seat cover is in fantastic shape. I don't see any wear coming in and out. We do have a little bit of paint chipping right here along this edge of this steering column bracket, and just along the edge of the column itself too. Like I said, that's been done a long time ago. The paint on the dash looks really nice. Door shuts well. It does have an electric fan, comes on with the key, horn works. Right down here is our lever for the back window. That opens and closes nice. Go ahead and leave that open. Radio works too. It's a Pioneer AM FM radio. It does not have a working antenna, or at least it's not hooked up. I'm not getting anything for stations, so it will need an antenna in it. This has a locking. One of the keys here works for this to lock the glove box door. Inside the glove box door is the locking lug nut remover. We'll go ahead and shut the windshield here. It's got the fold out windshield. It's got an electric wiper, windshield wiper. Rear view mirrors in great shape. It's nice and tight. Above the visors are nice. They stay up nicely. Like I said, the vinyl trim and everything on this is just fantastic. Oh, very, very nice street rod. It's got 9,376 miles. I'm guessing that's on the build of the car over the last 30 years, but I can't be sure of that if anyone's ever changed the gauges since the initial build. Temp gauge works, oil pressure, fuel gauge, volt, speedometer, everything works. Kickdown works great on the transmission. This thing really runs nice. Drives wonderful too. Speedometer works. All the gauges are great. The gas gauge does bounce, so that fluctuates when you're moving down the road. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, really nice transmission, and it just shifts beautifully. As far as our disc brakes, they're not power, but they don't need to be. The disc brakes stop good on it. No pull left or right. Got a really windy day today. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll my window up a second. It's really, as far as windy as it is, really pretty quiet in the car. Speedometer seems to work good. 50 mile an hour. 4-barrel kicks right in. Downshifts, comes right back up. Second gear scratch when it shifts. Just a great driving street rod. I don't know what happened when I hammered it. I must have flooded the carburetor over just a little bit when I did that. It runs great now.